Hello. Hello, hello. All right. So, welcome and thank you if you're here popping in, say hi, press the like button. So there's something there. Um, let's see. I have changed my regular sale times. This is Steph from Steph Sells Stuff by the Seashore. And I have decided to go back to it's what I've started off doing, and I don't know why I ventured away from it. I tried to squeeze my way in somewhere else, and it works sometimes. It's totally great. I will still be popping up now and then, um, maybe even in the same time slots for like an hour or two. But Tuesdays and Friday nights at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, which is midnight Eastern Standard Time, those are going to be my regular times now. I'm going to go back to my original plan of doing late night and working on maybe expanding our Pacific time zone audience. I have to do this every time to help calm myself. And so, yeah. So tonight, um, I'm going to start off and just this is kind of silly, but I mentioned in the chats a couple times, and some of you know the story, but I've gotten questions about my prison time that I've done. And so I was going to tell you that little story real quick. So if you're here and you were wondering what that was about, I'm going to tell you I'm moving. Look at me. This is how ridiculous I am. If I open a package and there's perfectly good tape still left, I save it and I use it. It's okay. It's just me being me. I can't help myself. If it's still usable, why throw it away? So far, I've only bought bubble wrap once, but that isn't really this tape's in my way. That's why I'm moving it. That's actually kind of telling about how much I have bought. So, but anyway, I figure kind of relieves the guilt of spending if I can sell stuff, right? I'm sure a lot of us do that. So let me just save this tape over here. If you've never been here before, or if you're new to me or to the scene, I do a starting bid every time. And then I'll give it just a few seconds. Hi, Nikki. I give it just a few seconds for anyone else to jump in and start bidding. And that way, it at least gives everybody a chance, despite their internet speed or if they're lagging or whatever's going on. At least everybody has a chance to kind of get in on it. But if nobody starts bidding, then I'm just going to give it a number, and the price is the starting price. So that works well for me, and I think that's what we're going to do. Send me or if you're watching on the replay, send me your email me your real name, your PayPal name, your YouTube name, your PayPal email address, and your shipping address, and I will invoice you through PayPal and I will ship things off. So, to warm up and kind of start off, like I said, I'm going to tell my little prison story. So, I'll try and give the quick version because this tape doesn't need to be here either. I don't know if you can see behind me, but I sleep with my bubble wrap lately. My bubble wrap is back there. I also need to, of course, once I'm completely settled, I need to deal with the cat over here in the corner. I'll be right back. See, I wish I could put something here that you could see. Um, so I'll start my story from a distance, I guess. No, I'll just wait. Hang on. Come here, James. James, come on. Every time, every single time I start talking, they go nuts. All right. Yes. Yes. I'm in a very small space right now. I'm living with a friend of mine. So I went from like a very large apartment to one room uh for a little bit here. So everything's shoved in here, and then I have all my stuff in my storage space. But the prison story. I have done hard time in a medium security uh co-ed facility. Bucky, please. Oh my goodness. Um and it all started, I was 25 and I was about to drive cross country and move to Boston in my 73 Volkswagen Bug, and which obviously would be worth a lot of money now if I still had it. And being the young, irresponsible being that I was, I had driven up and down the coast visiting friends over the years, and getting fix it tickets for my broken taillight. It was just cracked. It was just a crack in the lens. And they were very expensive, at least for me at the time, to replace. And it still worked and everything was fine. It was just a crack. But I had been pulled over about four times in four different counties around California. And so before I drove cross country, I figured I better go clean up these fix it tickets because I just let them lapse. And so I had failure to appears, which meant I had warrants for my arrest in like four counties. So I went around to all the different counties that I had gotten tickets in. And generally, it was wonderful. It was great. I just showed up in court. I said, I'm here to take care of it. I'm sorry. I'm dingy and irresponsible, but now I want to take care of it. And they gave me community service for so many hours, and I just worked it off. So I went back and visited my friends and stayed with them for like 2 weeks and did community service and then cleaned it all up. And I got to my final one, which was Ventura County, because I was visiting friends in Ojai, California, when I got that ticket. And I went to the court and got up there and did my usual spiel. And the judge said, well, what do you want to do about it? And I said, well, I want to do community service. And he said, but you don't live here. And I said, yeah, but I'm staying with my friends, the same friends I was visiting when I got the ticket. I'm staying with them, and I've done it in all these other counties, and it's gone well, and I'm ready to do it here. And he said, well, a warrant for your arrest is a warrant for your arrest. And of course, I said, I know, I'm here. I'm here to take care of it. And he said, well, I think it's time that we make an example of somebody. Failure to appear is a very serious offense. So you can go and sit in the juror's box. Well, I didn't know what sitting in the juror's box meant, but I went and sat in the juror's box, and the crowd, that everyone that was there, I heard this like, like you could tell it was something bad. And I went and I sat in the juror's box, and a couple minutes later, these police officers came in and they handcuffed me and they took me to jail. And so I was in the jail, and I was in the jail with like six other girls. And the funny thing is that one of them was like, do you want a Whopper? And I was so terrified. I was like, oh my God, what's a Whopper? What's a Whopper? What's a Whopper? I'll never forget that. Every time I see Whoppers now, I think about it. And she's like, it's a Whopper, a piece of candy, But I was terrified. So they kept asking, "What'd you do? What'd you do?" And I'm like, "Nothing. I didn't do anything. It was a fix-it ticket." And they're like, "Yeah, sure, yeah, sure. We didn't do anything either." And and most of them really kind of hadn't, I learned. Um, but anyway, so then I said I didn't do anything, and like right when I said that, they came over the intercom or the speakers and they said, "Fairbanks, gather your belongings. You're going to the farm." The farm. And all of a sudden, all the girls that were in there, and they were badasses, they backed up against the wall and they were like, "Oh shit, you did something." And I was like, "Oh man, what's the farm?" And they're like, "That is the prison." That prison is the farm. And so they took me to the farm. That this time they shackled me, my hands and my ankles, and just like on TV. And then they went and they processed me just like on TV. And then they gave me some jail clothes just like on TV. They did everything that they do before they give you jail clothes, stripped me down and all that, just like on TV. And and then um, they gave me, well, they took my arrest picture, and then they gave me, there's something I was going to say right there. They gave me like a rolled up mattress and a pillow, and they took all my belongings away, and they took me in through, I mean, it was exactly like Orange is the New Black. Like when that show came out, I was like, dang, I loved that show because I could feel, I just knew that's exactly the kind of prison I was in. It was exactly like Orange is the New Black. Exactly. So, yeah, so they took me in, and of course, they're always waking you up to count you in there. So by the time they processed me and took me in, it was like 4 in the morning, and it was like in between counts. They count you like every 4 hours or something. And so it was right in the middle of that. So everyone was pissed at me for showing up because I woke everybody up. And then I had to make my own bed, cot, and it was an upper cot. And I was trying to make it and trying to make it, and everyone was sighing and saying, "Mother," cursing, and everyone was pissed. And finally, this one badass girl gets up and she yanks everything out of my hands and she makes the bed for me, and then she goes back to her bed. And and I was like, "Oh, okay." And the girl next to me said, "Don't worry, we'll take care of you, but stay away from her while you're here." And anyway, I ended up staying there. I got sentenced to 7 days and I got out in 5 days on good behavior. It was an experience. It was very, very interesting, just like Orange is the New Black. And I did come to find that most of the women that were in there, um, or somehow it always had to do with like their boyfriend or their husband or something was involved, like his stuff. He had hid his stuff at their house or something like that. So, so it was interesting. You know, they shared all their letters from home, and these couple of women just totally took me under their wing and sat on either side of me while I ate. And they were very sweet. They totally protected me. I wish I knew who they were. You know, who knows where they are now today. But all in all, even though I was terrified while I was there, it was like, it was like, by the time all was said and done, it was like $4,000 or something they said I owed them for my failure to appear on a fix it ticket. And so I spent 5 days in prison, and I think that was worth $4,000. To be perfectly honest, I might do it again if I was ever in that situation. So thanks for listening, Nikki. But I will direct people to this video if they want to hear that story, because a lot of people want to hear it, and or they've been asking about it. And you know, it's kind of a long story, so it's hard to just say in the chats. So there it is. There's the story. I have done hard prison time. And actually, hey, Kathy. Um, Actually, it is something that is suddenly haunting me again because apparently this was before computers. I was 25, so this was like 30 years ago, 32 years ago. And oh God. Ooh, that hurt my stomach. Ooh, that math just hurt me. That math was not pleasant. Um, but they didn't have computers. And I guess eventually, of course, it seems like the statute of limitations would have gone away long ago and it shouldn't show up on my record anymore. But there's a kind of glitch happening, and it's happened to a lot of people I've heard in recent years, where when computers first came along and they started inputting all that information, people's arrest records into computer databases at the time, they started with like the murderers, right? They started with like really serious violent crime, bad folks. And then they kind of made their way down the list until it got to, well, until it got to failure to appear on a fix a ticket. And so it popped back up on my record. And I'm having to I have to do something about it, but it doesn't say why I was there. That's the fun part. It doesn't say failure to appear. It doesn't say failure to appear on a fix-it ticket. It just says I did hard time at the farm. So it's a little bit of a problem. It doesn't show up on like regular background checks. You have to do like the deep dive, I guess, to get at it. Um, but it doesn't give you enough information to tell you that I didn't do something really bad. So, but anyway, that was long ago. And like I said, I'd do it again. I'd do it again. Yeah, I know, Kathy, it's late. I'm just going to start doing this time slot and I know I always say I'm going to stick to it, but I am. This is where I'm more comfortable. I don't, I'll still try and squeeze in here and there for little pop-up sales, but I think I want my regular times. My regular times are going to be Tuesdays and Fridays, 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's midnight on the East Coast, but that's okay. That's okay. So let's get started. If you're watching on the replay, I keep saying this and it keeps being true, holding true, that, here goes the cat again. Do you want to go out or stay here and be good? Because you can't be crazy while I'm doing this. He wants to jump up on top of everything. Of course he does. If you're watching on the replay, if you see something you like, it will have a number, it will have a price. Most things are going to be either starting. I'm going to do another one of my clearances where everything just starts at $5. And then I've got a couple $10 items. And then I'm kind of saving some good stuff for some of the other, some stuff where I'm going to be on a couple sales coming up. One is Trisha's on this Saturday night. I'm going to be on Trisha's. And then the following week, right? The following week, the 16th, with the wonderful Nikki and Jen. I think that's right. Is it the 16th? So I'm kind of gathering special stuff for those sales. But this is going to be another final sale, I guess, clearance. And there's going to be some stuff you've probably seen before. There's going to be some other stuff that maybe you haven't seen for a really, really long time, if ever. And there's a couple new things that I'm throwing in the bunch. So I'm just going to get to it in one moment. I'll be right back. Thank you guys for popping in. I know it's super late for you all, and I just appreciate you popping in. Hit the thumbs up. I am gonna, I'm gonna, uh uh, uh uh. I'm gonna deal with this dog real quick. I can't believe every time I get completely situated and I'm like totally trapped. But here, Buck, my poor old dog. Come here, boy. Come here. Just go right here. Come here. Come here, boy. Come on. Come on. There you go. He's starting to be a little bit like he stands up and just looks around and doesn't know what to do with himself. It's getting kind of sad. I am very. I had to go back and look at your story. Yeah, I got a couple emails and a couple messages about it. So I figured I've always planned to kind of write it up. I have a colorful past. I have stories, but I've never written it up. So it was kind of a good opportunity to like record it and then I can uh, kind of have that, I guess, to send people to and buy my stuff. So here we go. Let's start off with something new. I mean, I don't think I've ever shown it before. So I'm going to start off like I've been doing lately. Just everything is a $5 starting bid. You can pop in $5 whenever you want if you're here live. If you if nobody bids and you're watching on the replay, that's how much it is. Okay, so $5. Um, so here we go. These are, I do not know how old they are, but they are old. I mean, clearly, as you will see, they are beautiful gloves. Two gloves in very fine condition. The sleeve, they're small. They're for dainty ladies. But I need to figure out a way of being able to see what I'm showing. Oh, I can look in my camera maybe. That's kind of a new way. I mean, in my phone. Nope, that doesn't work. There's too much delay. Anyway, beautiful uh, embroidery. And then this kind of fishnet kind of fingers. So those are $5. So nobody's jumped in yet. So they're $5. And we're going to call them we're going to go backwards this time. These will be number 99. Old, beautiful gloves, number 99. He also gets like obsessive on like, he'll start licking a spot and can't stop. Poor boy. My lover boy. He can't hear me. He has no teeth. Hmm. All right, next up is a pear, a glass pear. Ooh, that looks good on the back of my thing. Thank you, Kathy, for coming by. Thank you. I'll see you later. So, black pear. I mean, a glass pear. There's nothing wrong with it. Very nicely done. Controlled bubbles. It does have a mark on the bottom. It's like a branding. And I did look it up once. I forget what it is. It's a known glass company that I don't know what it is right now, like a WW or a VW or a WV. It's very easy to look up. I just haven't done it in a long time. So that would be $5. And let's call that one number 92. $5, number 92. Also, Don't be offended, please, if you see something that maybe you sold me. Sometimes I realize there's not really anything I can do with that thing. Most of this stuff I'm very like, you know how it is. I don't know, maybe you don't. I'm a little impulsive. So, I got this one from Nancy of this overstuffed house, and I still love it. And I still, if it ends up, it's something that if I don't end up reselling it, I will. Actually, this was going to be $10 start, but yeah, it's $10 start. I can say that. It's okay. I said it quick enough. $10 start. It's something about it I just find um precious, but it is uh embroidery, right? Or you call it something else? This looks like embroidery to me. Oh, the gloves are crochet. I said embroidery, didn't I? Crochet gloves. I think I said embroidery. Yep, and that's true too, Nikki. I definitely I've started to realize, oh, I can buy it and then resell. I can just enjoy it for a little bit and resell it. That is a nice thought going into it, so you don't feel as guilty. Or I think it's fun that we've passed each other so many things. So it's just a really sweet little farm scene. It's very cute. Look at the. I really like that part, the flowers. And it is dated down here. So I guess it was a pattern that somebody um, followed, 1978. And I'll measure it real quick for you. If I remember right. No, let's see. It is 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Huh, that's a funny size, isn't it? 19. Let me check again. 12. Maybe they probably advertise it as, oh, inside the borders, 18 probably. And then by 14. Oh, it is kind of a weird size. 18 by 14 in these little borders. Hey, book! Yay! It's not a sale without book. So there we go. And this one, I'm changing my starting bid to $10. $10 and Velcro. Oh, see, oh my gosh. Brat. He's a brat. He's a handsome brat, but he's a brat. No, it is embroidery. 1978. Do, 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 do. So $10, and we will call that number 97. $10, number 97. The farm. The reason they called the prison the farm is because if you were really good for a long time, it was on a farm. It was farmland, and you could go work on the farm with the animals. So that was like a reward for being good. You could go if you were there long enough. I didn't get to work on the farm. Mm. But I got to see quite a few things in there, let me tell you. All I have to say, orange is the new black, including episode 1, if you know what I'm talking about. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Okay, next clearance item. clearance item. Oh, you know what I want to say right now before if people on the replay are still watching at this point, just to get this out there. I did a Christmas mystery box last week for somebody, and I said I would fill up a large what are they called? Oh my god, I just had a brain fart about what they're called. Oh my gosh. Just the set rate ones. What's it called? Oh my gosh, I'm having a total brain fart. Anyway, um, it's just one price no matter how much you can shove into it, up to like 40 pounds or something. So flat rate, flat rate. So I shoved a box full of stuff and I have enough for another one. And it's some pretty good stuff. In the other one, these guys would be included. So it would be Christmas mystery box number 2, and you get these old 70s frog ornaments. That's one thing that's in there. And now W the farm girl. Okay, I don't mind. I've been called worse. So that's one thing. I have a bunch of other. Oh, here we go. This is another example of what would be in the Christmas mystery box number 2. I have a bunch of stamps, rubber stamps. So this one's a poinsettia. Poinsettia. Point? No, there's no T after the N. Poinsettia. And Merry Christmas. And candy cane. And season of light, hope, peace, and love. And yeah, I think there might be a couple more in here. With the stamps, if you want the stamps, you don't have to have the stamps if you don't want. They do all still work, but they're kind of cool, I guess. They're old too. So got my daughter a brooch for her hat, rats for her birthday. I got her brat. I have one for mine. That's it. Okay. So that's just a small sample of what you would get in the large flat rate box. And that's a $20 start. But obviously, I don't think there's going to be a lot of bidding right this minute. I mean, you're welcome to. I'll check. But where'd my pen go? How do I always do this to myself? Oh, my goodness. Oh, it's right there. $20 for the Christmas mystery box. And we'll call it number 90. All right. So moving on to clearance items. I've had this for a little bit at various prices. The frame alone is worth $5. We're back to $5 start items. $5 start. It is an original oil painting. The frame is 8.5 inches by 6.5 inches with the little painting inside. Kind of cute. Signed 1977. And it's in here very loosey-goosey. You could just go like this. Look. Boom. And you've got a very cool old frame. And it is vintage. It says something on it, but I can't see. Style, item. But, so, oh, there we go. Book. It's all yours. Yay. Book, I already packed up your last box. and labeled it, and it is by the door, ready to go to the post office tomorrow. So this would be a new box. Painting, $5. All right, that's for book. You okay, Bucky? Okay, next clearance item. This is a good one. I almost just want to keep this, but if somebody wants it, they can have it. $5 start. It is 7.5 inches long, 6 inches tall, and it is a treasure craft. I might keep this. Nobody wants this. I just realized I should keep it because I may be ending up back in LA someday. And this is an LA Olivera Street treasure craft ashtray. I love the colors. Love, love, love it. No chips, no paint loss. It doesn't even look like it's been used, but it does have some. It looks like maybe it was used as a dish, or maybe that there's a little cloudiness. Maybe it just wipes off with a wipe, though. I should grab a wipe and see. Yeah, I was going to use frame. Oh, sweet. Yeah. Honestly, if you're going to use the frame separate book, um, I've tried to kind of wiggle it around in here because I have, and I don't mean this lightly, I have OCD tendencies, and it isn't exactly, it's a tiny bit crooked for me. Now it looks perfect. No, it's a little crooked. It's a little crooked, the horizon there, back there, the table. So if you popped it out, you could put this the right way. So, yeah. Woohoo. All right. So it's sold to Steph. Yeah. Another item I will just end up keeping if I don't sell it. It will not go in a garage sale. It will not go to the thrift store. It will stay in my life. Okie doke. Next up is let's see, how about this? This is I believe it's made in Poland, if I remember correctly. It is a little box, wooden box. It's about 4.5 inches by 4.5 inches, 4 3/4 inches by 4 3/4 inches. Let's be precise. Pretty sure it's Poland. Oh wait, what's that say? Says these. Oh man, this doesn't help that much. These boxes have been specially made to our design by craftsmen from the Tartara Mountains in Poland. I was right. To combine with fine jacquard woven, I don't know that word, jacquard woven pictures by J&J Cash of Coventry, England. J&J Cash Inc. So here it is. It's a little box, $5 start. So that's the jacquard, I guess they call it, or jacquard. Maybe it's jacquard. And inside is clean, slightly yellow. Looks like it was kind of stained a little bit yellow in there. Yeah, but it's like it's kind of needlepointish, and it's got like a little cushion here. So I don't know, but $5, and we will call this Polish box. Oh, it's the fabric you mean is jacquard? It's like raised. It feels like needlepoint. Or what's the other thing what's the other thing? Not needlepoint, but whatever. I'm not a crafting expert. We'll call this number 93. 93 for the little Polish box because I do have more boxes. All right. Next up, we will do. I've got a few ashtrays. Funny enough, this is a little bit sad, but really probably an easy fix. Very easy fix. This is okay. I'm gonna have to put it up here. This is the what's that say? Made in uh, made in Western Germany. Western Germany, Bavaria, Dresden. It's got a Dresden thing there. It's got a bunch of little marks. And it is so sweet. It's an ashtray. It's got a silver lining and little birdies. Very clean. Everything. There's one problem, but besides that one problem, everything's fine. The one problem is it either has a little chip off one of the beaks or paint loss. I think it might be a little chip. So on that guy right there, see when you look at him this way, he's got this little chip. But straight on and to the side, he looks okay. Still super cute. Look, super sweet. So $5, and we'll call that number 94. Number 94. Birdie ashtray. Oh no, look, my daughter's here. Shay. 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 How long have you been here? Now I'm all nervous and embarrassed. You like 94? Okay, it's yours, baby. I'll save it for you. It's all yours. Sold to Shay. Just kidding. Shay can have it. But let me write that down so I don't forget. Shay, don't cuss. What do you mean you forgot to change your account? Did you think you were in here like as a alias? I wouldn't know it was you. Oh no. Waffle Lion. Oh, my girl Shay. I'm not gonna out her, but I guess I just did. She's been a little bit sicky poo lately. How are you feeling, baby? Waffle Lion. Waffle Lion. All right. I'll keep smelling. You feel fine? Yeah. Okay. Next item. I love you, baby. I miss you. Let's see. Okay, let's do this. You might have seen this before. This is another clearance item. This is the lovely Hawaiian dashboard Hula doll in its little container. Here's the back. I don't remember if there's a date on there or if I had to look that up. I don't see a date. I do remember it was vintage. Maybe it's on her bottom. Her straw is a little. I think she's 70s, baby. I think she's 70s, if I remember right when I looked her up. So there she is, little hula girl. $5. And we'll call her. She needs a little help with her skirt, but I'm sure that can be fixed. She's cute. Playing her ukulele. Do you want this too, baby? $5. We'll call her number 95. Why not? $5. Okay, that goes to Shay. I mean, Waffle Lion. Waffle Lion. Waffle Lion. I can't imagine what Waffle Lion means, honey. That's one I would not have expected to be you. Waffle Lion. I guess I gotta Google Waffle Lion. Waffle Lion. Waffle Lion. All right. Next up, we are going to do these guys. These you might have seen before. These are Homeco. Well, one of them says Homeco. One of them says Homeco. I mean, they clearly go together and have those markings. And this one, though, just says made in Taiwan. So I don't know, but clearly they go together. I know there's a bunch of these little folks. I made it when I was 11. Okay. So these little fellas, I mean these little people, I mean fella in a very actually it looks like they're pixies. Look at their ears. They're pixies. Yeah, they're pixies. So these little Homeco pixies, they're this big. And there's nothing, I can't find anything wrong with them. Very cute. Their faces are very sweet and detailed, including freckles. She's so cute. Look at, aw. So it's a pair. It's a pair. And $5. And we will call them number 91. Homeco Pixies. $5, number 91. Cute. All right. What item should we do next for clearance? Clearance items. Here's a God, for some reason I have a lot of ashtrays tonight. I don't mind ashtrays. I think ashtrays are cool. I don't have any problem with ashtrays. I don't use them as ashtrays, but I think they're cool. So this is would you consider this hobnail? I don't know, because it's only like that much. That's still hobnail, huh? Let's see. I don't see any markings. But this is a $5 start. And it's clean. It's just got some schmutz there. It's not ashes. It's not. I could get it off with a little wipe. It has a 4.5-inch diameter. Hey, Maria. Awesome. Good night, Nikki. Thanks for coming in. It's so late for you, I know. Thank you. I will see you tomorrow somewhere. So, I'm going to call it hobnail, right? I mean, kind of. I don't know if that counts. but I think it does. And there you go. Hey, Sandra. Hi. $5. We're going to call this one milk glass, hobnail milk glass ashtray. We're going to call it number 96. Milk glass, hobnail milk glass ashtray. $5, number 96. Dun, da, da, da. And sticking with hobnail, I guess. Nope, we're going to stick with milk glass. We'll stick with milk glass. And this is a single candlestick holder. Very cute, kind of Art Deco-ish, 2.5 inches tall, and the base is a 3-inch diameter. See if we can show the white. There we go. So I don't know what you call that, if that's got a name when it's not hobnail, but it's ridges, and it's in great condition. It has a little manufacturer's flaw, I guess you'd say. This one little, oh, I saw it the other way. Oh, how do we show it? Right, if you can kind of see right there, it's just a little clear. Or maybe that's the ring of fire. Is that the ring of fire? So, yeah, just barely a little there. It's not, it's just clear. There we go. It's not like a mark. It's just a little spot where it's more clear than milk glass. So $5. And let's go with number. Did we use them all up yet? No. We're going to do 98. Milk glass candlestick holder. $5. Number 98. Okay. Let's see. I'm looking for $5 items. $5 items. Tell you what, here's a $5 item. This is for the Pear. I don't know what these are. I actually got these from Sabrina. As Simon Says, Let's Make a Deal. They were a set of 3, and I might go to vintage collector hell for this. I don't know. But I only wanted one of them. The one of them is very significant to me in my own little weird way. This is the one I chose to keep. They're all super cute. It's just like a little planter, I guess. I wish I had an air plant that I could stick in there. Hey, Jose! Yay! So that's the one. This is not for sale. I don't know if you can see. There we go. There's a good. Just someone sitting there with their elbow on their knee, holding their chin in the palm of their hand. I just really love it. I just think it's super cool. I have no idea what it is. I haven't even looked it up. I don't know if she had looked it up and told me what it was. I don't even remember. But so that this one's staying in my life. But up for sale now are the other 2. So I'm breaking up a set. It's okay. This one, actually, if it doesn't sell, I'll keep this guy too. This guy's really cute. So these are $5 each. And you can just say if you want them both or one or the other. Hey, Michelle. Yeah, I know it's super late on the East Coast, but thank you for coming in and saying hi. This is going to be my time. I'm going to work it. I'm going to be late night salesperson. Ads. Sandra, ads. No, SDs. Oh, is it this? Do you know what these are? So look at this little fella. I love, look at, so this one laying there, one foot up in the air. Again, yeah, that pose. So I don't even have anything to stick in here. I have a cactus right there, but I'm not going to stick the cactus in there. They are hollow all the way through. Yes, they are. They are hollow. It can go around the corner there. No, the whole thing's hollow. The whole thing is hollow to some degree. So there's that one. So you can call this one, we'll call this one pensive. Pensive. This one's being pensive. And it's $5. And this one is going to be number 89. $5, number 89. And then the other one, this one seems to be far more self-assured than the other two are. The other two seem to be thinking about life. This guy is like, nah, nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. Just kicking back. Kick back and enjoying life. No need to worry. Don't worry, be happy. So same thing. Oh, they have like felt and cork on the bottom of them. No idea how old they are. Haven't researched them. Got them from Sabrina. So yeah. There we go. Oh, we'll call this guy we'll just number him. This one is $5 as well. We'll call him self-assured. Nothing to worry about. Self-assured, kickback, relaxing, and call it number 82. This guy is 82. Oops, there goes my pen. Hang on. I gotta go. I gotta chase my pen down. Hang on. I'm totally like stuck inside here. Yeah, right. Yeah, same book. Totally the same. Although, probably which one am I the most? I don't know. I guess I would be this one the most because this is the one I chose to keep, right? That's the one I chose to keep. So I will also keep the others if nobody wants them. Again, they will not go to a garage sale. They will not be donated to the thrift store. I got to go on the ground and find my pen. Hang on. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, here's an earring. Oh, oh, here's another thing. Beads. Huh, what's this? Coming back. I got my pen. Coming back. I've been selling bits and pieces of jewelry. So I just found a couple odds and ends down there with my pen. Okay. So next up, let's see what we got. How about a necklace? This is just a basic vintage necklace. It's plastic, some kind of plastic. Oh, it looks blue. It's black. It's totally black. Wow, that's interesting. Is it my lighting? Oh, maybe it's my lighting. I've got too much yellow showing. Oh, none of these. Excuse me while I consult with the lighting technicians. That one looks the most black. That still looks blue. They're black. Look, they're black. They're totally black. And I'm going to measure them halfway and give you an estimate. $5 start. They are, I'm just doing it in half. And it's about, it's 24 inches. 24-inch. You can do it in half. And pop that back over there. And we'll call it, let's see, black beads, $5, number 80. Number 80. And they are black. They are not blue. Okay. Oh, let's do something silly and fun. $5. Let's see what the year on this is. I don't know if it's even very vintage. It might not even have a year or be vintage. But I thought he was fun because, 2013. Not vintage yet, but someday. But it's a Smurf. And I know there's some folks that are always looking for Smurfs. So maybe I'll give this to my moderator of the year or something. But if you're looking for a little stuffed Smurf, he's $5. You think it's longer than 24 inches? Well, it was 12 inches folded in half. Smurf, $5. He's in perfect shape. Nothing wrong with him. Just a little Smurf guy. So we'll call him Smurf, $5, number 87. Number 87. Oh, he's looking at that doll back there. He's interested in that doll back there. I'll pull the doll out. The doll, I wish somebody would take this little girl home in her little Holly Hobby dress. I know she has a name. I don't know her name. She is a $10 start. I don't know if I can show her. She's Fisher Price, and I'm going to have to look at her closer. Forget what year she is, 76 or 78. Let's see if we can see it. Oh, she's down. It's down there. Let me get the magnifying glass. 77? No, wait. Oh my gosh, I can't read it. 78 or 76? 78. I think it says 78. So she is a little Fisher Price girl. Somebody should brush her hair. Somebody's talking. Let's see, 12. She looks like she's about 15 inches tall. She's a cute little thing in her little Holly Hobby dress. So she is $10. I'm going to show you her booty just because she's got these little pants on. And then this is her body. Isn't that cute with the little yellow roses? So she's $10. We will call her FP doll. $10. And she's number 85. 85. I should have said 78. Number 85. 85 was a good year, though, too. For me, mostly. Okay. Yeah, she's a cutie. She's a cutie. She needs a home. She needs a home. She can sit, she can stand. That's all she can do. Don't make me spit my drink out while I'm drinking, Book. Yes, Book likes to be called a wench. Which, if you're still here, Shay, it's because when you're a moderator, well, you might already know this. You've been doing YouTube way longer than me. If you make somebody moderator, it turns them blue. Turns their name blue over there. So I'm going to grab a wet wipe. No, James, that doesn't mean anything. Oh, my poor animals. It just drives them crazy when I'm sitting here talking at the computer. They do not understand. This has a little sticker residue on it still. This is a $10 item. $10 start. Yes, it is. It's Jenny. It's Jenny. That's it. Yes, that's it. My friend Jenny. That's it. Thank you. Sandra, awesome. Yes, that's it. I couldn't remember. I looked her up and it was a long time ago. So this is stuff I pulled this stuff out of like from before my move. And okay, you're all cleaned up. Hobnail clear glass. I don't know what this is called. You guys probably do. It's clear, but then it's got white milk glass rim and a little white stripe down the center. It's a two-sided dish. It's not marked. I don't know who made it. It's nice soft hobnails. Or it's not marked that I can see. I can take a couple guesses. I know enough about it to take a couple guesses, but I don't want to guess. I mean, it's one of two, right? Maybe three. Divided dish. Thank you, Maria, for the lingo terminology. And I'm just looking at the chat. So $10, and we will call. Oh, let me tell you how big it is. This is stuff that 7.5-inch diameter. 7.5. I mean, kind of. You know what I mean. It's got a ruffled edge. So if you go straight, yeah, 7.5. 7.5-inch diameter. I think it'd be good coming up. I'm going to put this in a Valentine's Day sale with, if nobody gets it now, with some Valentine-y stuff in there. Oh, that's what I was going to say. So this stuff, I will save it as priced this way and in a box that I won't get rid of or take anywhere else for about 1 week. So after that, who knows where it ends up and who knows how much it'll cost. So $10, divided dish. And it'll be number 81. Number 81. How many have we done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. I can do a few more. How about this? This is These are $10. These are scratch my eye. These are from Italy. L'arte povera. L'arte povera. L'arte povera was an art movement back in the day. I don't want to try and pretend like I know when, but a long time ago. Some of you art people probably know. And that's the name of the people who do it, but it means like as far as I understand it, it means like art in regular places. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you know more about this, then um yeah, that those were there were three, Jose, there were like there's three that I could think of, like Fenton, Anchor Hawking, or Indiana Glass. So I don't know. Because the bottom looks like Indiana Glass. Moonstone. See, you guys are all, that's it. I've looked it all up, I've researched it, but it's been a long time. So it's like, aha, yes, that's it. So I guess like the beginnings of still life when they first started doing just like art that was just regular, I think the equivalent is like still life. So I don't know. I could be wrong, but that's the way I understand it. So there's this one, and it's actually from somebody bought it actually in Italy and brought it stateside. So there's that one, and there's this one, and they go together, and they will be $10, and they're in very nice condition. I mean, I don't know what that is. Oh, that's because I just wiped it with a wipe. That's because I just put it down on top of that wipe that I wiped the dish with. That'll dry. No big deal. But they're not dented. And they're like they remind me of very, very 70s, maybe barely early 80s when people were putting stuff on wood like that. That was all the rage. My mom's house was filled with stuff like this. So these are $10 for the pair, and we will just call them. You want to see them again? Oh, I didn't measure them for you either. Sorry. They are 3 3/4 inches tall by, whoops, not centimeters, although that's how they would measure them in Italy. Italy, they do centimeters, by 9 3/4 inches, approximately 3 3/4 inches tall and 9 3/4 inches long. This is one of them. So it's some grapes and some mushrooms and some leaves and twigs, probably grapevines. It was probably attached to the grapes. And then this one is like a hat and some kind of flower. And I don't know if these are already famous paintings that they put a print, like, I guess it would be called, I don't know what it was called in those days, but like the like decoupage kind of like, or what it is, or if it's printed. I don't know. I don't know. There's no layer here, but it might, I don't know. I don't know how these are made. So those are them. They're very cute. I think yeah, I'll keep them. I'll hang them up. But if you want them, they're $10 for the pair. And oh my goodness, here we go. $10, and we're gonna say l'arte povera. If you look that up, arte povera, we will call it. We will call it. Uh, 73. 1973. Number 73, $10. Doo-doo. L'arte povera. Whoa. L'arte povera. If you feel like learning something, if you don't already know it, there it is. All right. Let's see. Okay. All right. Okay, here comes something. This is going to be a $10 item as well. These are home co's. These are these are kind of like, these remind me of these guys a little bit. Where'd it go? Where are they? Wait, let's compare these two guys. These guys like that. Look. It's the frog version. I mean, really. Isn't that crazy? I just noticed that. So there's 3 of these frogs. Another item I will just keep. Homeco. Hey, Auntie Christy. Auntie Christy's here. Woohoo! And then there's this guy. And then there's this guy. So this is the equivalent of, where'd that other guy go? I guess it's that one. But he's just posing, I guess, with a butterfly. So you get all 3, and there's nothing wrong with them. Check the butterfly. Butterfly's fine. This guy's hanging out with a worm. See a little worm's face. And does this guy have a creature? Oh yeah, he's got a ladybug. So $10, and we'll call these guys frogs. Funny enough, 3 frogs, $10. Number 71. 3 frogs, $10. Number 71. Auntie Christy, this is going to be my new normal time. Tuesdays and Friday nights at, what is that? Tuesdays and Friday nights at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. I'm starting a movement. I'm starting a movement for the folks on the West and the Pacific Standard Time zone, so that we can have some late night sales too. And who knows, maybe it'll become a thing. Because one of the things that, I mean, maybe I shouldn't be watching so many sales so much of my time in my life, but that's besides the point. I get like, it's over with early for us on the West Coast. Everybody goes to sleep. All the sales are over with. If you live on the West Coast, they're going till like 4 in the morning over there. So come on, let's go. Pacific Standard Time. Come on. Let's get this party started. Right? Yeah. So I'm doing Tuesdays at 9 and Fridays at 9. And I'm going to be doing Fridays with some other people. And if Tuesdays pick up a little bit, maybe people want to come on. I mean, anyone's welcome to come on with me. I just feel like I'm the one with not very many subscribers, so I feel bad asking people to come on my channel with me. And so far, I've only done it like once, because I don't want somebody to come and then not make the kind of money they could make just on their own channel, right? But anyway, hopefully, maybe this will pick up a little bit. And um, when I first started, that was kind of was my like I had this epiphany way back when I first ever before I even did a sale. I was like, "There's nobody doing late nights," and but then I just all of a sudden I started trying to squeeze into the schedule that already existed for a little bit, and then all of a sudden I had a little epiphany. A couple days ago, I said, "Wait a minute, what happened? What happened to I was going to do late nights and get that going?" And it's really where I feel way more comfortable doing it like this. Like I'm not trying to squeeze in somewhere. I'm not overlapping with anyone else. I know eventually there's just multiple sales, and maybe someday there'll be plenty of sales for everyone. But um, I'm not comfortable like trying to squeeze in or going at the same time as somebody else, or it's not beneficial for me um, as well. And it also just feels kind of icky to me. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean. So this is my time. And Fridays at 9 is my time. And everything will be fine. So I've been brainstorming ways of getting more Pacific Standard Time people just knowing about at least this particular community because I know there's got to be a ton of people out there. Um, and I've been exploring other live sale people, and I mean, there's lots of vintage people with vintage channels, but they're not doing sales. So maybe we need to talk them into doing YouTube sales or something. I love that word sanctuary. Sanctuary. All sorts of signs saying that this is a safe place. Oh, yeah. My safe place is middle of the night. Most of my, or not most, can't say that anymore because I just worked in education for the past 25 years. But before that and concurrently with that, I've always worked in night jobs. Like I used to go on the road with bands. Um, I was not a groupie. I was technically a roadie. But so I would be up until 6 in the morning every single day, and then concurrently with working in education, I waitressed, and for extra money for tips, and you know that goes into the wee morning hours too. So this is what my body likes. My body likes to be awake at night. Okay, this is a $10 item. Bonnie, Bonnie. So wait, I did I ship Bonnie's? No, Bonnie's is going. Everybody's all the stuff that anybody's bought from me so far, except for a couple tiny little things like Maria. Um, I have a little thing of yours, and I think there's another one. Oh, somebody is having me ship something to somebody else first, and I haven't done that yet. Um, but everything's in a bag by the door, and it's all going to go to the post office tomorrow. So everything's packed and ready to go, which means um, new boxes, new boxes. All right, here we go. I'd have been pissed not to have groupie benefits. I didn't say I didn't have groupie benefits book. I was, after all, one of the only females in the crew. Oh, stop. Mm, forgot that my daughter was here. It's okay. She knows. Stop. Shay, stop. That's inappropriate. All right. This is a crystal bowl thingy, candy dish, I guess you would call it. It's gorgeous. I am a big fan of clear glass and crystal, and I am ready to bring back the clear glass. I'm saying. Um, there is nothing more beautiful, I don't think, when you're talking about glass and you have clear glass and you can see every um just everything. It's clear and you can see every nuance of the glass and every refracting, reflecting light. It's just gorgeous. Um, anyway, this is a signed piece, and I did look it up before, but I don't remember who it's signed by. It was a gift back in the day from Neiman Marcus for working there for 5 years. It's signed by an Italian, and I did look it up before. See up here, it's signed. It's an Italian fella that did this. Is that upside down? No. Chip- Chipero? Chipero? Chifero? I looked it up long ago. I don't know what it is anymore. Oh, it goes this way. Chipero. Chifero. Chifaro. I don't know. It's a person. If you put in enough combinations of these letters, a glassmaker guy will come up. So this is crystal. It is $10 start. Jafar. Oh, funny, Shay. Funny. Funny. 5.5 inch diameter. Or more like, I guess you could call it 5 3/4 inch. And then it goes down like this. No, what my daughter said was inappropriate for a daughter to say to a mother. But Shay and I have what I consider an excellent relationship, and I love her to pieces. And I've always tried to be as just forthright as possible and not hide, regular stuff from her so that she doesn't become shocked when she finds out stuff about her mother's past. Anyway, I think this thing is beautiful. So it says Neiman Marcus down here, and it's $10. And we're going to call it. Oh, you are, Marie. I saw that. That's early. I I might be awake still. I've been since COVID basically, because I was working in education and in a bar. So we were not working since mid March, um, and I just fell back into that old sleep pattern, and so I'll sleep for like 3 or 4 hours, and then I wake up like I took a nap. Doesn't matter what time it is. So it's possible for me to go to sleep at 4 in the morning, and then all of a sudden I'm awake at 8 a.m. I don't know what that's about, but I hear it runs in the family. $10 crystal dish, Neiman Marcus dish. It's going to be number 75. 75. Look how beautiful, though. Just look at like the light and the shapes and the warbly, like, yep. I think clear glass is awesome. I guess the closest thing you can get to clear glass with color is Viking, right? Like Viking glass. Viking glass apparently has like the most clarity, right? With colors. So All right, sure. It doesn't say. Oh, maybe. Is that Annie Christie? I don't know. Maybe I'm just dreaming that it's Italian. Let's see. But I thought I looked this guy up. Oh, I think you're right. Oh, it goes the other way. Wait. Yes, if I look at it upside down, or I guess which would be right side up. Oh, that's funny. Because I was seeing the O in orifers as the end of it. So I was assuming it was an Italian name. It says orifers. What does that mean, Annie Christie? I am quite positive that is what it says, is orifers. Absolutely positive. I was looking at it upside down, and it looks Italian upside down. It looks like Chipero. Okay, I love learning stuff from you guys. I love it. Okay, well, we'll move on to another $5 item that I know for a fact is Italian. Bonnie. Oh, did Bonnie bid on it? Oh, awesome. She took, okay, awesome. Number 75's for Bonnie. Sweet. That's a good deal, Bonnie. You know that, though. Bonnie. It's one of those things like when I see, I mean, it's not just all clear glass, obviously, but a nice, like actually nice piece of clear glass really just grabs my attention and stands out. And this is one of them. I know it's a gift. It says Neiman Marcus on the bottom, but you don't even see that. And it's just stunning, I think. The clarity, it's just beautiful. Congratulations, Bonnie. Awesome. That's for you. Okay, I'm going to do. I recognize the design style. So, what does that mean, though, Annie Christie? That what did you call it? Orifers? Is that a glass maker or a person? Because it's signed Orifers. Swedish. Oh, okay, Swedish glass. Okay, okay, awesome. Well, it's Bonnie's now. Steph, look at what it means. Christy, Christy brings it home. Annie, Chris, yes, totally excellent. I don't see what it means. It means Sweden glass. Which one? Oh, Annie Christie. Annie Christie, you know what I'm thinking, right? I have a pile of stuff that Annie Christie has bought from me and paid for, but she doesn't seem to want it. All right, this is probably not even close to vintage in any way, shape, or form. But maybe somebody wants it. Oh, I didn't. I was going to do an Italian thing. This is not the Italian thing I was talking about. This is Mikasa. This is a Mikasa in the original box, glass, um, stopper, bottle stopper. So $5. If anybody wants this little fella, brand new. I don't know at all how old it is. It has a barcode here. You could probably find out. It says it's from Austria and lead crystal. Austria lead crystal by Mikasa in the original box. So it might be a little gift. It's got the little silicone, so it's from Silicone Days. Ring there so that it sticks in nicely. So $5, and we'll call this little fella Did I put it in? Wait, let's put it in this way. There we go. There we go. We'll call this little fella fish stopper and number 86. Number 86, $5. $5. We can make it happen this weekend. Or a night this week after. Yeah, traffic has been actually like some of the exits by up here in Sanitas are like closed completely for a bunch of hours of the day. It's a pain. They're doing so much construction on the freeways here. But yeah, let's make it happen, Annie Christie. I mean, I'll keep it for as long as you want. It's not a problem. Not a problem at all. But you have paid for it. So I feel kind of bad. Like, should I just ship this to her? But, we need to meet up. Then we can take pictures and post it on Instagram. And go to a thrift store. We should do something like that. Yeah, I got my booster like how long ago? Over a week ago now. Over a week ago. So that means you do not have an Afghan in your car. Not yet. But now I want one in my car. No, I do have an Afghan. Oh, Annie Christie. She got me. I have her Afghan in my car. I do. I have her bag of stuff in my car just in case, just to like for it to be ready. It's in the very back. It's hiding. Nobody knows it's there. You can't tell. But yes, I have Annie Christie's stuff in a bag in my car. And in that bag is an Afghan. But they were talking about, I guess it's normal in some places, like people just have, well, somebody was saying, Trisha was calling an Afghan a, a car Afghan, right? Like car size, car size. That's what she said. It's a car size Afghan. And I'm like, what? Car size? Car size Afghan? And I was thinking like, I mean, the first thing I thought was like seat covers or something. Well, first I thought cover the whole car. That didn't make sense. Then I thought, okay, maybe they mean like upholstery, like seat covers. And then I was like, but they're not like shaped like that. You mean like, I mean, I would do that, especially in my bug, just throw an Afghan over the seat. That would make sense. But I guess people actually keep Afghans in their cars in cold places just in case they get chilly. They can have an Afghan. So that was kind of a double little thing Annie Christie and I went through together. All right, next up, Carfagan. I don't think that quite works. Annie Christie, you are the best. You are by far the best. She is the pun master. I'm going to say that one was kind of weak. It doesn't quite work. All right. Oh, who's leaving? Okay, Sandra. Thanks for coming in. Good night. Oh. Oh, honey. I'm sorry. Yes, we will send all good energy to you. Oh, here comes the cat. What else is in there, James? Oh, there's certainly fragile stuff in there. Great. Great. Okay. All right, I'm going to pull out another piece of clear glass out of the box that my cat's sitting in. This is a pretty piece. I don't think it's definitely not as spectacular as that Neiman Marcus one, but it's a sweet, clear, just a clear basket. Clear glass basket. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I don't know who made it. I could guess, but I don't know. So I'm not going to say. It's got a really pretty flower etched on the sides there, like that. And just because, yeah, this is what did good $10. This is a $10 item. Um, 5.5, about 5.5 inches wide at the widest part, 5 inches tall at the tallest part, and then across on the inside, I'll tell you, there's a 3-inch opening in there, a little more than 3-inch opening inside there. So that'll be a $10 one. It's definitely substantial. It's got some weight to it. I don't know if you can see like this little design that's in there. I don't know. This isn't cut glass, is it? I don't know what this is. No, it's not cut glass. It's too smooth, I think. What do I know? But we will call that the basket. And it's $10. And it is number 83. 83. I think she went to bed, Book. I think she was going to sleep. She said goodbye anyway, right? All right. Next up. Oh, here's something. This will be $5. This is a mystery item. I don't know what it is. I mean, it's a bowl, and it's just one of those things I saw, and it grabbed my attention. The glass, there's just something. I mean, who knows? It could be completely, absolutely made in China. I don't think it's made in China. I really don't. It could be. I mean, it could be absolute IKEA. I don't know. Like, um, IKEA has been kind of tricky lately. They put out some like I got actually from Helen. I got this bottle. I've got I've got I think IKEA stuff, like some Target stuff's getting collectible now, and what other funny brands are some stuff's collectible. Um, I think I think IKEA will eventually, when it's vintage, a lot of it will become collectible because they actually got some nice things made in nice places. Um, they might have been made a lot of them, but anyway, this is something that grabbed my attention. It has been used, like it's got a little wear to it. Like I'm wiping it with a wipe right now to see if it comes off, and most of it does, but it does look like there's some. I don't know. It's probably been used for something. I don't know. Here, I'll just show you. It's a bowl, but look at the glass. There's something that really grabbed me about this glass. First of all, it's kind of a very subtle, light kind of like there's some lavender in there, but it doesn't like immediately come off. It's like smoky lavender or something. If you know anything about this kind of glass, I mean, it's not marked. This is the bottom. It might be absolutely nothing. I'm selling it for $5. But there's something about it that it's one of those things that I picked up in the thrift store and I just stared at it and I'm like, that's nothing. And then I kept picking it up, picking it up. It's heavy, it's smooth. It just seems to be good glass to me. I, you know, I just think it's good glass. I have no idea what it is or who made it, but it's one of those things that, like I said about 5 times already, it just when you see certain glass, you're like, wait a minute, that is good glass. So that's $5, and we're just gonna call it the bowl. $5 for the bowl. Well, I'll probably just keep this too. Oh, what number is it? It's gonna be number 8. It's gonna be number 72. Number 72. $5. Party light? I don't know. I haven't got a clue. I haven't researched it. But see how it's got like that kind of barely smoky purpley. It's subtle. It's got just like a little, it's almost like, I don't know. It's and it's not exactly it, or maybe it's just an optical illusion. It doesn't seem to be completely symmetrical. I feel like there's a little kind of warble a little bit. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's art glass necessarily. I don't know, because this pontal doesn't look like art glass, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I just was mesmerized by it. It looks like Costa Boda. Really? Oh, hi, Julie. Look, someone just popped in here. Julie. Okay. I'll look that up. Costa Boda. Do you see? Like it just I don't know. I'll shut up about this bowl. I've stared at this bowl probably more than I should have. And it's probably from IKEA. Although IKEA tends to have their stuff marked where it's from. Look at this. I mean, this is just this is the kind of stuff that IKEA does though. Is Helen sent me this as a pay it forward thing, like in her free sale. So sweet. That was so sweet. So I'm wiping it with the white because it still has some sticker residue. But it's like made in Poland, Polish glass. And this is my style. Look at the flowers. And it's heavy and it's good. It's IKEA. It's IKEA. I'm just looking because it is clear. Clear. I was looking to see the bottom. It is clear bottom. I think it's a clear bottom. Yeah, it's clear bottom. But IKEA, made in Poland. But it's cool. I love it. I bet someday, this IKEA stuff might become collectible. Okay, I forgot. Trusted my intuition, not initiation. Oh, so you know Costa Boda too. Okay. Costa Boda, Costa Boda. What is Costa Boda? Whenever I've been drawn to something and wasn't sure why, if I trusted my oh, there we go. I didn't talk myself out of it. It's usually something good or something I learned from. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I certainly don't regret buying it. How could you regret it? And I don't even care. Like, I like it. I think it's cool. It might not even be for sale anymore. If it was any other color, then for some reason it's purple is not my jam. Purple's not my jam. I can appreciate it, the beauty of it, but it doesn't do anything in my soul like deep greens and blues, the colors I choose. Won't you let me go down in my grave and rock-a-bye, sweet baby James? Now the 1st of December is covered in snow. So was the turnpike from Stockbridge to Boston, though the Berkshires seemed dreamlike on account of that frosting. 10 miles behind me, 10,000 more to go. All right, that was kind of crazy. All right, next up, I keep forgetting about this little Italian thing I keep meaning to bring up. See, I do much better. Like, this is my hour. Much more comfortable. Just, it just feels better. I'm definitely more comfortable late night. I think I'm also finally getting used to this. I had a very it was a big learning curve, not learning curve, but getting used to seeing myself on camera curve. Because when I see myself, I don't recognize myself for a myriad of reasons. Um, but it's been very liberating to be like, who cares? I go out in the world this way. People see me when I go to the store and I go see my friends and my family, and I'm just like, this is me. Why do I have to all of a sudden care like what I look like? You know what I mean? But for some reason, it was very hard for me to get over this, how to be in front of the camera. Okay, this guy, I'm getting there. See, I'm all chatty now. I'm having kind of an allergy thing too. 4.5 inches tall, this little lady is. And I researched her, like I probably needed to research her more to figure out who she is. She does have a name, and I forget what her name is, but her just like you can look this up and find her name. Oh, maybe her name's down here. Chantal. Her name is Chantal. Chantal. And I guess Chantal has been somebody in a poem and somebody in a book and somebody in a movie and a couple people in real life. But I couldn't track down who this Chantal was supposed to be. Maybe you do. But she is a miniature replica of a statue, a real life statue, by this guy. Oh no, I can't see. Giuseppe. Giuseppe something. Famous, I can't see his last name. He is a famous sculptor in Italy. I can't see his last name. Giuseppe. Somebody Giuseppe. You could just Google like Giuseppe sculpture and it'll just pop up. So he has a museum in Florence that's dedicated to him. So this is it's a little miniature replica of one of his statues in stone or like whatever this is, not stone, like I don't know. I can't even guess. Porcelain, a biscuit kind of thing. So it says Florence there, and then it is signed right there by him. And then it has like a some kind of, oh, it says 1999 right there. And it's got a little kind of stamp right there. It's got all sorts of things saying, this is what this is. No, it's not resin. I'm going to touch it with my teeth. Is Shay still here? Oh, that's so sweet. Book. I hope she's still here and reads that. I think it's like, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Probably if you look it up. What? Wait, why? What's happening? Nanny Christie, what's happening? Stop! I am going to stop and I will My cat is about, oh my God. You can, mm, mm, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Oh my gosh. James? Okay, I tell you what, let me take this out. Let me take this out. Anything else I need to take out of there? Okay, you can stay there. You can stay. Okay? There you go. Here, let me take this out too. Maybe somebody wants this. Okay? Okay. 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 Whew. Just saved some glassware. That's fine. Just stay there, James. It's better if you just stay there. Lay down. He jumped inside a box that's full of ceramics and glassware, but no! Oh my God! Pardon me. Pardon me. Steph, stop. Okay, I stopped. That N is Capodimonte. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. So I shouldn't sell it for $5. Is that what you're saying? Everybody, stop! 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 Oh, Maria. Good night, honey. Good night. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So sweet that you stopped by. Oh Lord. Oh my gosh. James, okay. Okay. I gave you one chance. I gave you one chance. Don't. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, there you go. There you go. Okay. Nope. Nope. Right there. Okay. 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 Is she saying, excuse me, excuse me? Yeah. I know, right? I don't know. I was saying it. Yeah, because I'm bumping. I probably was bumping this. So I was saying, excuse me to you guys. Or first Costa Boda and now come. Okay. I guess I better learn some more stuff before I sell random things, huh? Okay. Okay. We'll put this little lady aside. I bought her for me, actually, anyway, because I love all things Italian and I love women like that. Look at her. Oh, yes. Look at that little face. Isn't she sweet? Gorgeous. 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 Oh my gosh, James. Can you just stay there now? He's finding every little nook and cranny. Okay. So Costa Boda is a thing too. Okay. All right. Next up, this is something, but I don't know what. Here, I'll ask you guys. The only reason I bought this plate is because it's cool. Um, but that at the thrift store that I got it at, they were having a huge sale, like the day before Christmas in LA. And it's this little tiny, I can't wait to go back. Little tiny, sweet, not little tiny, but small thrift store. And I got some great things there, and everything was half off. And it was half off the sale price. And this plate had started at $60, and then it was marked down like a couple times, like 60 to 45 to anyway. So then it was $10 and I got it half off. So I got it for $5. That's the only reason I bought it. I figured, well, maybe it's just not, it's not getting the right audience in this little random thrift store. So I haven't done any research on it yet. It's not for sale yet because I just don't even know. It's not marked at all. Like there's no marking, but you can tell it's old. So like there it is. For some reason, this started off at like I think it was 60. I think it started at 60 actually. And then it went to 30. Anyway, it was marked down twice. Marked down twice. And there's no chips. The back, there's nothing. Nothing. I don't know why you could tell it probably used to be like displayed or something. Maybe that is. Or in, no, those aren't chips. That's almost kind of manufacturish. That looks like it had a. I don't know. That looks like it was from display being displayed. Anyway, I have no idea, but it used to cost a lot of money. And I got it for $5. So I figure $5. It's worth $5. But it made me curious. So I'm gonna research this guy, see what that's all about. I imagine it's just old. What kind of leaves are those? I don't know. At first I thought it looked like a cabbage, but there's nothing in the middle of it. So I don't know what kind of leaves they are. No idea. Moriagi? I don't know. Let me write that word down. Moriagi. Anyway, I appreciate voluptuous women. Yes. So find them, please. I am always looking for voluptuous women. I'm always looking for women, non-voluptuous, actually. I There is some appeal to non-voluptuous women as well. The female form is beautiful. There is no doubt about that. Okay. This is here we go. This I have presented a couple times. So far, no takers. I think it is gorgeous. It's an original oil painting. It's signed. I can't tell what year it is, but it is old. It's from New York. Um, it's got some, it looks like maybe some kind of little bit of waterish kind of something happened at some point on the back here to discolor the paper covering. But it's a little oil painting of some sailboats. And I just really like the sky. And I like the colors they used. I think it's gorgeous. So this is yet another thing that I will not get rid of. But if you would like to have it, it is $10. Oh, oh, can somebody grab that? Let's see. I can grab that. Boop, boo-doo-doo. Delete. Why don't I have a delete? Well, I'll just put them in timeout for now. Oh, so that's if you put them in timeout, it gets deleted. Okay. Okay. Yes, you can be a mod. The more the merrier. You have been crowned, Jose. You have been crowned. All right. I'm kind of stuffy. Anyway, I will measure it. The frame is 9.5 inches by 8 inches. The painting itself, the part that shows, is 6.5 inches by 5 inches. Precisely. And it is, may the wench be with you. Auntie Christie. So there we go. $10. Original signed oil painting of a harbor scene. I just like how There's green and blue and reds. And I like when they use a lot of colors. And so we will call that painting $10, I said. And it's number 78. Ooh, now we're getting into the years of 78. Whew, boy, was life changing quickly then for me. The poor, naive, traumatized 13-year-old, traumatized by life. My life was very traumatic. I mean, I'm not saying my mother is no longer here. I love her dearly. I miss her dearly. She was a wonderful mother. I must preface all this with that. But she was a Mormon. And while she was what Mormons would call what Mormons would call not very Mormon like. She's a little bit of a wild child. Um, she wasn't comfortable talking about the facts of life. So I actually had no idea. Are we all women here? Doesn't matter. I mean, uh, like I've had no idea about getting my period or how babies were made. Oh my God, this cat. So when those things occurred, I was traumatized. It was like, I'll never forget the day I learned that stuff. And I went in the bathroom at school and I cried my eyeballs out. I was horrified. Horrified. James, you are really, really pushing it tonight. This is so not okay. Here, I'm going to fill up that space with something. Oh, Lord. Oh, my goodness. He's finding every nook and cranny to try and shove himself into, and he has no idea how big he is. Okay. Okay, reported as harassment, harassing. Yeah, please, if anyone sees a troll or bot, report them as, yeah. Well, one of those, I need to find this out exactly how it works because I've had conflicting information from people. So if you just go on and report, apparently milk glass ashtray is $5. Bonnie. Why is it held for review? Oh, because she said milk glass ashtray. They held her comment for review because she wrote ashtray. All right, Bonnie, you got it. Where'd it go? It's right here somewhere. What was I saying? Oh my gosh, now I forgot what I was saying. That's so funny. Oh, here, let me write that down. Milk glass ashtray. That is Bonnie's. Um, Somebody told me that if you just go in and report it, it reports and it hides it from you, but you only. That's what I've heard. So I don't know. So there's a reason why people hide and don't delete. And there's a reason. I think the easiest thing is just delete. Like, just get it out of there, delete. But I don't know. That's what I need to learn. I know you meant ashtray, Bonnie. It was funny that it held it for review. James wants treats and Mike. Oh, he gets treats and he gets cuddled constantly. He is the most affectionate cat I've ever known in my life. We snuggle profusely all night long, all the time. Really snuggle, like we really snuggle. He loves to be snuggled. Okay, that goes to Bonnie. Let's see. Should I keep grabbing stuff? Here, we'll grab this. $5. This is a sweet little thing. I showed this before. This is 1976, before all the trauma. Before little Stephanie, young Stephanie learned about the sad, ugly truth of procreation. I got something on my thumb. I don't know what that is, where it came from. Okay, 76 was the bicentennial year, which I remember. The era of bicentennial quarters and Elton John and Philadelphia Freedom and all that. And just before the Bee Gees came along. So, these were my middle school years. The original 1976 Child's Cup, portraying an authentic scene by Sister Berta Hummel. Schmid Bros Inc., made in West Germany. It has a little gold trim. It says 1976 in gold. And it's got a little Holly Hobby-esque girly there. It's very cute. So there's what I just read to you. And $5. It is a 2.5-inch diameter opening. And it is 2.5 inches tall. Get the schmutz out of there. Just a little dust. Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. So, did I use? Oh, I can finally do it. So we will call this the 1976 cup, and it will be number 76. $5. $5. I actually kind of need to go potty. I have just a few items left here. If you want to sell the Diamante girl, I also want her, but you can research it before you commit. Okay. Yeah, all those stop signs Annie Christie gave me, I should probably check it out, but I'm totally willing to sell her for something just collapsed. Oh, she collapsed. You guys probably saw that. At a fair price, at a good price. Because that's what I'm trying to do. Let y'all have good prices. I was pretending I knew about periods when the school did their get to know your body, but couldn't hold back horror when, yeah. Yeah, it was those days. So that's one of the things I really made an attempt. I'm not saying, I mean, all moms mess up. I've traumatized my daughter in different ways, right? Obviously unintentional. I went to every length to not traumatize my poor child. And still, of course, I did. But one thing just wanted to make sure was that for her whole life, she always knew, for as long as she could remember, mom had her period, and it involved blood from your coochie coo. And I've never called it that before. I don't know why I just said that. And I have been known to call it a hoo hoo. Um, so that it wasn't a big deal when it happened to her. You know what I mean? She was like, "Oh yeah, that's what happens because I'm a girl. It sucks. Doesn't make it any more pleasant, but at least she wasn't completely traumatized like I was. I mean, I was traumatized. Blood? Can you imagine if you know nothing about it and blood? Ugh, it was traumatizing. So, I am going to I've got a few more items. I'll probably just do like a few more items. I don't know. Maybe yeah, maybe just a little bit longer. But I am going to run to the potty very quickly. James, would you like he's sitting there staring at me like, "What the f?" It's very confusing to him that I'm talking. Okay. I am just going to run. I'll be right back. I need to make like a little screensaver that's entertaining for you guys or something. James, what? Okay, I'm back. Were you talking amongst yourselves? I had a friend who told her daughters it was mommy's sick time and it will happen to them. Yeah. I mean, anything, right? Anything would help. All right. Just a couple more items and then I will wrap it up. We'll call it, we'll say 11:30 maybe for tonight. I appreciate you all coming in. It's really awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of yeah. Yeah. And I didn't know what was happening. And I had like my mom and dad were divorced and I like had time at my mom's house and time at my dad's house. And even though my mother kind of probably should have been the one to talk to me about it, nobody talked to me about it. So, and it happened at my dad's house, of course. So, I mean, it was yeah, I didn't take it well. Anyway, let's see. Here we go. Speaking of which, or not speaking of which, these guys, these guys are 4 inches across, 2.5 inches tall. And we'll just tell you how deep they are. 2 inches deep. Um, they are Sondland ware, Staffordshire, England. These are holes for whatever reason, I guess for the mold. And they are these guys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. the monkeys. And I have collected these guys in the past. I have, this is how big they are. Um, I have some other ones, and I do like these. I won't get rid of them, but I'm offering them for $10. These English guys, the British ones, the British, and they are like I don't know what color that is. I think it's coming through correctly. Maybe a little more yellowish in real life. So we will call these the monkeys, and they will be $10. The monkeys, and they will be number 79. Oh, now we're talking about a year. 79. My first year in high school. Oh boy. Maybe maybe him telling you changed things. What's happening? Missed the first hours of watching email. Yeah, Bonnie, please do. Yeah, feel free to watch it and email me. I said that I basically um I've had pretty good luck with people on rewatching and email me. Definitely enough to make it worth it. If nobody shows up, even like for some reason, um, I do good on the emails, but don't write it in the. I know some people say claim it in the comments. I don't. I don't catch all the comments, so I say email, and it's gone pretty well. So yes, if you see something you want, email me. This is still kind of my clearance round, and I have some kind of good some stuff. I'm gonna be uh. James, you rule the roost the whole rest of the time. This is just a small piece of time that you're not king of the kingdom. Um, yeah, I'll be back on Friday, same time, 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And then Saturday night, I'm going to be with Trisha and Dawn, I think, from Dawn's channel. I love Dawn. I don't know if there's anybody else or not, but so that'll be Saturday. I think she starts at 7. No, yes, 7 Pacific time, I think. So I'll have some items that probably people haven't seen before. Higher priced items or items that, oh my gosh, this man. Um, like, okay, I think this might be appropriate to show you right now. Um, this item is actually, I am going to sell it. I don't know how much it's worth. I don't know if it's possible. I'm getting an itchy eye. I'm having some kind of little allergies. What's your year? 79? Annie Christie, is that the year you were born, Annie Christie? I know you're like at least 10 years younger than me. 79. That would be like 15 years younger than me. Annie Christie, for those of you who don't know, I'm willing to say she could pass for 25, like for real, right? Annie Christie just, I couldn't believe how old she said she was. Oh yeah. I mean, my mom was young too, but probably not as young as you're talking. My mom was 22 when she had me. And to me, that's just my daughter's 22 right now. It's absurd. I can't even imagine. But there are people, I know somebody in our family. I mean, there's people who had kids when they were 16. That's young. But 22 is like nowadays, that's young. That is young. Okay, I'm going to show you a funny item. I can't, I don't, I have no clue if anybody would be interested in this. And just because of the interestingness of the fact that it exists and that I have it, literally, I won't let it go for less than $20. But I will sell it if anyone's interested for $20. All right. For 1 week. Oh, that's what I was stating to Bonnie. That I hold things for 1 week at this price from this sale. So for 1 week you can let me know if you want anything. I bounce around. Sorry guys. I bounce around. ADHD diagnosed. So unmedicated. It seems to have creeped back with a vengeance in my old age. Let's see. Wow, she was. That is young. That is young. Wow. Yeah. Wow. I just think about I mean, I feel like fortunately, I don't know. I can't decide which way to go. I had my daughter when I was 35, and I had actually accepted the fact and been totally okay with the fact that I was never going to have kids. Um, and I wrote about it in my journal. And the day I wrote about it, um, little did I know I was pregnant. So, but it changes your life completely. I mean, I was like, no, I'm going to take my kid everywhere. It's not going to matter. I'll do that, and I did pretty good, but it changes your life. So I think about oh, 16. Then again, then you're like in your 30s and you're like, that would be a great age to be like, or in your 30s, right? Or late 30s, like early 40s. You had your kids, you're done, and you're out there in the world at that age, just woohoo, So kind of goes both ways. Either have them young or have them old. Maybe that's what I would say, but not in between. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm grateful. Aw. Oh, I bet. Yeah, 79, right? Wow. Aw. We're grateful that she had you. Tell your mom we're grateful that she had you. If your mom is still on the planet. Ah, Annie Christie is an absolute delight. Absolute joy. I can't even imagine these chat rooms without Annie Christie. I can't. You were missed last night. They were asking for you. Do you ever go back and watch sales that you hadn't been to? Let's see. Whose sale was it yesterday? Oh, I don't know what sale it was. But everyone was like, oh, that's where Annie Christie would have said something. That's where Annie Christie would have said something. Where's Annie Christie? We know there's a joke in here. We need Annie Christie. But we are very grateful you're here. You're here. It's trippy to think about that stuff. I don't want to get too deep right now, though. I'm going to show you this funny item. If you want it, it's $20, and it's going to be number. Here, I'll tell you the number ahead of time. just in case all 6 people that are in here want it. It's going to be number. No, I'm not going to tell you ahead of time. That's wrong. No, I don't want people to run. I don't know. Well, I'll tell you later. Everyone's like, "What is it? What is it?" Now you're going to be all disappointed. Okay, it's in its box. It's U.S. rubber goods. I don't know why U.S. is in quotes. Does this brand have double meaning? U.S. United States Rubber Company. United States Rubber Company. U.S. Rubber System. Okay, here we go. This is what it is. Want to see it? So I know these kind of items. I don't know who made it. This glass. Is it Indiana glass? Is it? It actually looks like well, it is from a mold, a two-piece mold put together. It's a breast pump. So I know there are people that collect like medical kind of items. I actually know one of my old best friend's sisters. Well, my friend's grandmother was a gynecologist, like in the 20s or 30s or something. And and then my friend's sister became a doctor. Um, and wanted when her grandmother died, got all of her old gynecological tools, and they are awesome. Whoa, whoa! That is all metal, all like craziness. Well, I guess the milk goes here, right? So it's sucking it out of your. I'm not gonna. It works. It still works. Look. It's like suctioned on there. I wonder if I can look. Works. I guess it goes in here. You just get a little at a time. Maybe it goes in here and then I don't yeah, I guess it's just that much. You just get that much at a time. You get that much at a time and then maybe you pour it into something else. So that's it. Isn't that interesting? So this is something I'll hang on to just because it's kind of a cool item. But if somebody was interested in buying it, because I have so many just items that's like, what am I going to do with that? But I do kind of love this. But $20 just because I don't, who knows what it's worth, and it might be worth less, it might be worth more. But to me, I'm not going to let it go for less than 20, and because I will keep it because it's cool, and we'll say it is number. I can't. 33. That's the best I can do. 33. Sideways boobies. 33. I should have said number 3. And that's it. And you know what? I think I'm going to end on that note. It's 11:30, and that was a good final item. And yes, if you're watching on the replay, email me. Tell me the number. It would be helpful if you gave me one extra clue just to double check and make sure that's the item you want. So if you wanted the gloves and it's number 99, you say number 99. gloves, 99. My email is at the top there. It's also in the description, and it says what to do in the description, so I won't bore you with that. And a hickey from Kitty. I gave myself a hickey. I don't know. Yeah, yeah. Look, look. I'm keeping it. It's not for sale anymore. I'm just kidding. It's not for sale. Crossing it off the list. I need to keep it. I think it's cool. Of course, there's always a price if you want to make an offer. Um, all right. So thank you for coming. I really appreciate it, especially those of you who are here. You're all super special to me. I just love it. And I will be back Friday night at the same time. And I might have someone with me. Um, I might not. But then some Fridays coming up. I've got some people that are already agreeing to do a Friday with me. And then Saturday I will be on Trisha's channel. And then the following Sunday, I don't know why I don't know if it's Sunday or Saturday. Let me look. I'm gonna be with Nikki and Jen and actually I don't know whose channel. I think it might be Nikki's channel, but let me see. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Oh, Nikki. Oh yeah, they've already got a thing. Next Sunday, January 16th. Yeah, it's on Nikki's channel. So Black Dog Vintage. It'll be on Black Dog Vintage at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I gotta wake up early. 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. On YouTube. Oh, yes. So it'll be me and Dawn and Jen and Nikki. But anyway, thank you all. I love you. I do. It's a wonderful thing discovering you all. And on that note, I will bid you farewell. Bye. Get a hold of me, Annie Christie. Figure out when we can meet up, but no pressure. Bye, y'all.